spaceship love at 9,000 feet in the Colorado Rockies. Here's Grandpa.
Whoa. Oh, babies, you got the rock and roll soul, you got the glow, you got the heart, you got the Coyote Medicine Show in the morning right here with Grandpa Peter Coyote on the Hazy Radio Network, the lovin'est show you've ever found with some of the happiest music that's hanging around. Babies, waking us up and setting us free, and guess what? I'm mugging with ye right now, babies. We got the old official Coyote coffee mug right here in our hot little hand, babies, with coffee that tastes really grand. And here's saluting you, babies. With some good old Coyote brew, man. Some of the best, man. Coming from this cup, oh, baby, it far exceeds the rest. I hate to be too promotional-minded about this thing, but I am enthused. I just love these beautiful little coffee mugs. I think they're going to go far. We're having lots of fun here again on a TGIF. Yeah, thank goodness it's Friday. Thank goodness I'm out of here. Thank goodness we're in here. Thank goodness we're rocking and talking. And, baby, thank goodness we got a life that's coming back wildly so, transforming everything and getting it out of the way, baby. Love is the answer in each and every regard, because nobody ever asked the question, really. Just love is, baby. We is, and that's love. You know, don't you go? Don't you see? Don't you care? Don't you find yourself living there? Yeah, we really are. No matter where we be, what we be doing, or how we be doing it. We is this love in motion. We is the animation of life. We is the experience. The singularity of experience expressed in multiple ways, man. A multiplicity of ways. A huge multiplicity of ways. The variety in this life, unbelievable and spectacular and awesome. Wow. Do we do it right, or do we do it right, man? Ah, I tell you. We may have done it wrong before. At least we think so, you know. And that's what's held us back. Oh, God, I blew it. We blew it. Oh, no, we're done. And babies, you know, that's what kept us away from the sun for a long time. Kept us from warming up, catching on, expanding into the heart-conscious reality, you know. Because we felt guilty or shameful or something like that. I can't even describe it, but we felt bad. We were held back tremendously by our own feelings towards ourselves, thinking that we may have screwed up, you know. But you got to understand, the lower levels of our mentality couldn't see beyond such concepts. It had to blame itself or somebody else, or maybe a combination thereof, and maybe by blaming somebody else, it was blaming itself, you see. It slowed us down tremendously, but it put us through the fires of hell. Got us ripened just like, you know, tempered steel, man, tempered titanium, babies, retempered and retempered and retempered, man. We're the most refined of the living metals, the living work of art that's called life. Yes, we are, babies, these little castles in which we live. And I'm not talking about your house. I'm talking about your home for your heart. That little material body you wear around your little heart there. Ooh, and your heart ain't so little, and your life ain't either, and it's large. Your influence is felt way beyond this earth, way out there in the stars. Well, then another thing, too, where each and every one of us is a star. We provide the warmth for, you know, a whole bunch of beings out there in the boonies, man. And now we're bringing it all back in. Now we're no longer feeling distance and separation. You know, we're moving past such concepts. The vastness of the universe is a vast illusion. You don't have to believe it. Just see it. Watch it. Watch how it happens. You see, as your consciousness expands, you grow into a consciousness of all the other lives living with you here, and all those especially right around you. You see, it's a lot more than interconnectivity. It's living in the vibe and seeing that you are the tribe. Knowing that love that makes you that vibe. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? You're part in the divine harmony once again. As you flow into the divine nature of existence and see your part in it, and happily accept that. And let go of any misconception you may have held in yourself that you were some kind of grandiose being that could be, blamed for everything, the God being, the personal God being that, takes it all on themselves and says, oh shit, we blew it again, Martha. It's not like that anymore, babies, and it never really was. That's another part of the illusion. Just like the separation of sky and earth, there is no separation. Of sun and earth, no separation. This is what we've created in this dynamic to experience, is the feeling of separation, of course. That's all. That's the whole totality of it right there. The more separate we felt, the more desperate we got for the love, and the more kinky we got in our ways of trying to get it back. Oh my goodness. Warped as all get out. At warp factor 55, I think, Mr. Sulu, he rolled his eyeballs clear back to his backside. You know what I mean? I can't do it. The ship's falling apart. Well, you better just have a little more, Scotty. Get up with it, man. Babies, we on the spaceship of love for sure. This morning you're all riding with me right here inside this little cabin in the spaceship love, this studio we call life, love. Baby, ooh, yeah, we have taken off already into the existential reality. I'm feeling the warmth of the sun coming right through the earth, man, right into my heart. How about you? Yeah. See, do you feel that liberating feeling? You see why it's Friday? We're setting ourselves free, baby. There's this energy, this life coming in right now. It's touching each and every heart that's listening in, and a whole bunch beyond that. And there's a tremendous awakening going on, and easing up of the burden on the heart. There ain't no burden there really. It's just an old way of thinking of yourself. Thinking yourself responsible and so forth. There's a responsibility that goes with this thing, but it's given to the heart to know what that is, and to deal with it accordingly. It's not something we have to take all seriously or let others weight us down for. You're responsible. You trash it. Well, what the hell, babies? We all live. We all do the best we can with what we got in the moment we got it, and maybe we didn't do good enough, and, well, too bad. It's over. We got through it, and now here we are doing whatever it is we're doing now. And we just have to deal with this moment and not that one. Don't let them burden you down anymore. Live here. Be happy, be content in your heart here, because you can be, because you can see the peaceful side of life. You can see and understand the ways in which you've been growing back into yourself, the grander self, the whole self, the higher self, which lives inside of you. It's not separate. It lives inside of all this creation. Oh, darn, we should put that to music, huh? Well, babies, you just keep hanging in there. And babies, just know your heart. Just be in that heart. Just, accept the love that you truthfully are. And let it be. That's all you got to do. Everything else is rocking. Everything else is rolling. Everything else is going moving. That's all we got to say. Hey, hey, hey. How about that? Grandpaw Koyote, helping you take flight here in the sunrise of your heart, the great day of love, the morning of freedom. Yeah, the coyote way, man. Coyote medicine. Take your coyote medicine. It's good for you. Oh, yes, indeed. It's the softest, sweetest kind of love that there ever could be. And it comes to you, in a package you unwrap quite naturally. Like a blossom, really. It just blossoms before you, blossoms inside of you. Beautiful flowers that you are. Fragrance of love wafting across the universe. Bringing all hearts into conformity with the great one love in all. Great Spirit, we live in you. We are your love. Thank you for being, babies. Oh, thank you for being from your heart mouth. We held it together throughout. That's how we got where we are now. The place where we can let it all go. Finally. Set yourself free. Toss your graduation cap in the air and come on over here and let's uncork a bottle of champagne while we're here at the old spaceship love and hanging out with Grandpa, right? Hey, and if you'd like to come hang out with Grandpa for a couple of days, you'd be more than welcome. I've got a little program I'm starting called an apprentice program. And if you want to come over and hang out and be on the radio and help me do these things here, you know, that we're doing to keep in support of the radio show and so forth, you know, maybe you might catch on with the people. Who knows? But, you know, kick down a little donation. We'll talk about it, you know, and then see if we can't get you over here for a couple of days. Now, you got to understand the old man lives a kind of a hippie lifestyle. You got to be ready for that, you know. But to me, it's pure luxury. To you, it may be kind of Spartan, but beautiful just the same. I know the vibe here takes away any of the rougher edges that might exist here as well. You know, we live in a high and beautiful place. There's so much peace here, you just can't believe it. Yeah, and there's an intensity to the energy here too, so you do have to be kind of ready for that. It moves you powerfully, you know, it causes you to rectify yourself very quickly. Just to begin living a far more truthful life. Even a couple of days in this vibe, without Grandpa even being here, it'll do that. You know, you start getting real with yourself. And if you're not being real, then you're going to probably leave. But come on over and try it for a couple of days, and let's see what happens, babies. You're welcome to hang out here. I feed you my country gourmet type cooking, and I do a really good job with that stuff most of the time. But if I muff up, I don't feed you that crap. I don't even let the dog have that. Toss it out and start over. But usually it's pretty good, babies. You know, people have told me I cook like a chef in a 5-star hotel. Well, I don't know about that, but we do love good, basic, really tasty food. It's really important in our lives, and so, you know, because that's one of the ways we share our magic, you know. Those chefery, you know, till we're all done with that stuff, which I never think we will be entirely. You know, but the need for it, I'm sure, will be done with soon, because we just live on energy. That's what we are. Food and hunger and all that is part of our adopted reality, the one that is mostly what I would call an illusion, a reflection of a thought from somewhere, but not a reality. Yet it has a reality to it because we live in it. We make it that way. That's why we're bringing the realities together, so there can be one pure reality and no longer this sense of division. Or that we're something separate, apart from everybody else, and therefore we got to be stingy and selfish and grab it while it's there, you know, and don't worry about what anybody else is doing. If they get in the way, just get the hell out of the way, etc. We don't need to have that attitude. That's ingratitude. That's desperation. That's fear. That's feeling separate and disconnected from all and trying to re-secure yourself in it by surrounding yourself with material stores and goods and shit. Wow. Didn't work too good, did it? No, never has, never will. But, you know, gives you something to do, gives others something to do, so it's beneficial in ways. Otherwise, it wouldn't be happening. You see what I mean, Jelly Bean? All of life is like this. There's the diviner aspects in every bit of it. Amazingly so. Darlings, we love you right here on the Coyote Medicine Show, only on the Hazy Radio Network. Indeed we do.